So it feels like at some point in the last year, seeing the progress on understanding that the AI, the Tesla AI, understanding the world around it, led to a kind of an aha moment in Tesla. But talk about, I mean, I think the first applications you've mentioned are probably going to be manufacturing. And in one way, it's actually an easier problem than full self-driving, because instead of an object going along at 60 miles an hour, which if it gets it wrong, someone will die. If you had a robot that really understood the 3D architecture of your house and knew where every object in that house was or was supposed to be and could recognize all those objects. I mean, that's kind of amazing, isn't it? Like you have your own butler, basically.
I mean, obviously we need to be careful that this doesn't become a dystopian situation. I think it's going to be important to have safety features like that. And I do think there should be a regulatory agency for AI. I've said this for many years. I don't love being regulated, but I think this is an important thing for public safety.
Look, I mean, at the start of the computing revolution, Bill Gates said, there's going to be a computer in every home, and people at the time said, yeah, whatever.
Well, the first units that we intend to make are for jobs that are dangerous, boring, repetitive, and things that people don't want to do. And, I think we'll have like an interesting prototype sometime this year. We might have something useful next year, but I think quite likely within at least 2 years.
Initially just selling to businesses, or when do you picture you'll start selling them where you can buy your parents one for Christmas or something?
I'd say less than 10 years. Well, I think the cost is actually not going to be crazy high, like less than a car.
Even if it starts at 50K, within a few years it's down to 20K or lower or whatever.
I wouldn't worry about the sort of putting people out of a job thing. I think we're actually going to have, and already do have, a massive shortage of labor. So I think we will have not people out of work, but actually still a shortage of labor even in the future. But this really will be a world of abundance. Any goods and services will be available to anyone who wants them. That it'll be so cheap to have goods and services, it'll be ridiculous.
And presumably it should be possible to imagine a bunch of goods and services that can't profitably be made now, but could be made in that world, courtesy of legions of robots.
It will be a world of abundance.